Fortnite's esports scene is what you might call a budding project. Well, this is Epic Games we're talking about, and they don't do half measures. They pour rocket fuel in, light it, and see it explode in the sky.
Fortnite developer and publisher Epic Games has just announced it will pump $100 million into esports competitions over the next year. That is a lot of money. Fortnite has of course exploded in popularity over the past several months, and now Epic Games is doing everything in its power to turn the game into a successful esport, not least by throwing $100 million at it. Since the free Fortnite Battle Royale released on PC and consoles late last year, it's broken almost every type of gaming record you could think of. Players per hour, players per month, players watching, players streaming, the list goes on. This new $100 million esports prize pool is just the latest. Epic Games announced it in a press release like this. Since the launch of Fortnite Battle Royale, we've watched the passion for community competition grow and can't wait to empower you to battle with the best. In the 2018-2019 season, Epic Games will provide $100 million to fund prize pools for Fortnite competitions. We're getting behind competitive play in a big way, but our approach will be different. We plan to be more inclusive and focused on the joy of playing and watching the game. Stay tuned for more details about competitive structures and eligible platforms in the weeks ahead.
To put that $100 million into context, last year's championship prize pool for Valve's popular MOBA Dota 2 was just $25 million. That's for Dota 2, a massive, long-established game with one of the world's biggest, best established esports scenes. In fact, the top 10 esports games combined gave away $91 million between them last year. And Epic Games has just dropped $100 million for Fortnite Battle Royale, a game that only launched in September last year. Back in April, Chinese gaming giant Tencent confirmed it would pour almost $16 million into Fortnite esports, marketing and support in China. Tencent owns almost half of Epic Games now and owns distribution rights for Fortnite. Epic Games reported back in January that Fortnite had more than 45 million players, making it comfortably the biggest battle royale game on the planet. While in the month of May, Fortnite has been the highest viewed game on Twitch, with 127.9 million hours of content consumed by viewers, according to data firm Statista. Stat is a lot of hours. Smile and nod is as good as I'm getting today. 127.9 million hours. I love the way that they use hours as a metric, because it doesn't mean all to me, to be honest. 127.9 million hours. How many people does that mean? How many?
Do you know what does mean something? $100 million.
That does
mean something. What that is going to do is attract people to Fortnite. That's the idea here, isn't it? You've got a lot of esports. It within itself is kind of a competitive industry, because you've got all these different games and different publishers and different companies involved trying to build their own esports around different games. If you can drop $100 million on it, that is going to, all the esports teams out there, all the pros, all the people who are like just looking for ways to earn money doing esports, that is going to really catch a lot of attention, and it's going to be a magnet for esports businesses and pros and stuff, and people who want to get involved in earning some damn money. The top 10 other esports games combined only give out 91 million. This is 100 million for one game.
Yeah, so it's essentially almost doubling the whole esports prize pool for games in just one. So it was like, just throw in money at it. There you go, players, have fun. It's great for esports, great for people involved in making a living out of esports. The more money in the prize pool, the more people who can sustain a living out of doing esports, which is great for gamers. As if you want to pursue gaming as a career, just play Fortnite in it, and that's where the money is these days. It's interesting what they say about how their approach will be different as well.
Yeah.
They plan to be more inclusive, more focused on the joy of playing a game and watching the game. So
I like that.
Does that mean that they're going to make it less stressful and open up different kind of events for less experienced, less full-time players and more casual type of competitors or something?
How they're going to follow that through is kind of interesting, but what exactly that means in practical terms is going to be interesting to find out. But like they say, it's only going to be a matter of a few weeks before they start releasing more information on this. Fortnite as well, by nature, that's what the success in large part is down to. The success of the game, 45 million players back in January, so God knows what it's at now, is the accessibility, is the inclusivity, the fact that it's really easy to pick up and play and it's free. The barriers are so low to that game. You can get it on almost any platform. It's on mobile now, it's on iOS, it's coming to Android soon. But that's a big part of it. So So the fact that they want to take that principle into esports as well makes total sense, makes total business sense. They must be making some damn money to be able to drop $100 million.
Yeah. It's great for marketing and promotion for them. It elevates their game. It's already the biggest game in the industry. Like, everyone and their mother are talking about it. They're complaining about it on the Facebook groups.
It's on the news.
It's on the news.
That's how you know it's doing
everything.
well.
Everyone's talking about it, and even more so now in future. And that's why Epic Games want knowing it.
Do you play in a Fortnite Battle Royale to take it up professionally? Does the thought of $100 million in prizes make that a little bit more, tempting for you? Let us know down in the comments. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. There should be another video right there if you want to watch that, and a link to Patreon if you want to support the channel. Thank you for watching. See you next time.